Now here's a success story that's going to put us all to shame, especially us who were born in America. Because this is a guy from an average bloke from the United Kingdom. His love life takes him to Austin, Texas. And so he's in Austin, Texas, didn't know what the heck to do. So he takes a course at the community college. So he knows it's the best deal in town, goes to the community college, and the project, it's like a CAD/CAM course or something, and he makes an elegant pen as a class project, in a community college course. Okay, he puts this thing on a crowdfunding site, Kickstarter, after making it in the course, and hopes to get $4,000. Here's what he gets. $130,000. So he invested a couple $100 in a course. Actually, he probably had to pay more because he was not a resident of Texas. Somebody in Texas probably get for $100, take that course, and learn how to make something that you can then generate $130,000 for. Man, all on the internet. Didn't cost him anything to put on the internet. He just had to develop the project, and the course taught him all that. And the professors and all that, that's what they're for. That's what training is all about. For you to get a special skill and be able to do something with it. And it doesn't take a PhD in engineering at MIT. Man, it takes a course at a community college. Man, that poor guy with a PhD in engineering at MIT, he's in hock for $130,000 of student debt. And this guy pays a couple $100, and goes out and gets $130,000. And he did it like in 40, 60 days or whatever. That's how long it takes to get this. I mean, there's just no excuse, it seems. We're also think we put roadblocks in front of our minds to do everything, and so we don't do anything because we think there's always some problem. And I think the main problem is we don't know our options. Most of us don't know what offers there are at the community college like this. You could take a course or two and be skilled at stuff that people pay for. You make something or a skill that people see. These are not high-class skills. You could start a business with just a low level of skills nowadays. You don't need unless you become a brain surgeon or something like that. But now the things that people will pay for, it doesn't cost much to get those skills. And they're available for very cheap. You don't go to some for-profit university. You don't go to a four-year college. You go to the community college. You pay a couple $100 and you got the skills. Or you teach yourself. So watch this guy. Get inspired about doing these kinds of things in life. Man, life slips through our fingers. If we don't grab it and do something, man, it's gone. It doesn't come back. Well, maybe some people believe that, but not me. Sanderson, man, with modernfueldesign.com, and you have a mechanical pencil that I'm going to die with. I mean, I know I'm an old man, it's not so long, but it's going to last 30, 40 years, right? I mean, this pencil you design, and I'm a pencil kind of guy, a mechanical pencil, because I used to wear pens, flip-top pens, and put them in here and they leak. So a mechanical pencil feels nice, and I'm not even a designer, but you made the most elegant mechanical pencil that will live forever with you. And it's like a piece of art. How did you do this, or what? I mean, you're a designer yourself, right? But why mechanical pencil? Why did you see the need for this?
I think that the need is to replace the throwaway items. Mechanically, it's a real simple, from the outside, elegant piece of equipment, but on the inside, there's a lot happening. Very kind of high tolerance parts and a lot of mechanical things to solve. So as a mechanical designer, it was a great project.
But you were telling me earlier that now, first of all, you're on Kickstarter with this thing, right? And you're going through the roof. I mean, you were asking for $4,000, and you already have close to $100,000. Did you lose the difference between pounds and dollars? You didn't know what to ask for, or something?
I wish it was pounds. That would be
good. My gosh, I mean, you really didn't know what you were doing, did you? I mean, you didn't know what to ask for.
perfectly calculated amount. I had no idea what the reaction was going to be. So the reaction was incredible.
If it did, $100,000 for the mechanical. I mean, that just proves how important this thing is. I mean, if people could just not even feel it, because it looks like, I mean, when I see you handle it in the video, I mean, it looks, oh, it looks, you want to hold it because it looks like, oh gosh, there's something in the weight of that metal and this plastic crap that you get from, you throw it away. This is something you're going to miss when it's not with you. It's going to be like a friend. And, it's always going to be part of your life, forever. And you can get it engraved, right?
Yeah, that's it now. Yeah, you can get it personalized. So, yeah.
Right. So you put your initials on this.
Results.
Yeah, and that's for the $20 extra, and you get your initials on. And you're all ready to ship as soon as this thing is over. People don't have to wait till next Christmas, like a lot of crowdfunding things. You buy. Last time I bought some gloves for my kids for Christmas, and I finally got them to them this Christmas. They just got a picture last Christmas.
Oh yeah, they're printed out. Yeah.
And they finally got it this Christmas. But you have that all worked out, and you're making it right here in the USA. You didn't want to have it made in England with all your family over there, huh?
No, yeah, that would have been, I know. They did ask, they asked why I was saying aluminum and a razor as well, but it's all, I have the first batch, so the early birds, they're getting packaged up, the pencils are getting ready to go, so they'll go out as soon as the campaign's ended, and then the rest of the backers should be done by towards the end of February, so yeah.
And last year, I mean, you're a new immigrant to America, right? Just a few years now, right?
Yeah, 2 years I've been in.
2 years. Yeah. And last year you told me you took a course at the community college on how to make these things, right?
Yeah. Decided to go
and
back to school.
And now you paid off your student loans already with $100,000
Yeah.
for a Kickstarter. But a community college course, what was the course? A design or?
Well, I'm actually so it's Austin Community College, and I'm actually doing mechanical drafting. So I'm trying to learn as much as I can about product design, and the course was CAD CAM. So it was
I see. Doing CAD CAM.
All to do with CNC machining, milling. Yeah. So it was a great class.
It's really hands-on stuff. I mean, what we used to call shop. You used to, the shop courses in high school, where you get stuff you really make, and not just intellectual nonsense. This is real stuff.
So it's the same.
Yeah. So we
designed the model and then CNC sent it the machine and then programmed the machine to make the pencil, and that's where the first one was made.
Wow, no kidding. I mean, so this is like what, a $200 course or something that you learned?
I was paying international student fees, but
I see. Right. So if you're local,
I think it's less than $200. Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, and you learn all those skills to do something. So to take a course at a community college, and then you go on crowdfunding site. And get how long you been at this? How long has it been on there? 2-3 weeks to get $100,000?
Yeah, I chose to do a 59-day campaign because of the Christmas period. So
right. So how long did it take you to get to the $4,000?
2 hours.
2 hours. So you've been sitting in high cotton now for 2 hours. After the first 2 hours. That's amazing. Oh, how wonderful. And this, I'm really serious about the elegance of this that it shows in the video. And it comes in brass and silver. And it looks like the material, I mean, you get the whole pencil is machined. I mean, the whole piece of material, or I don't know how you pronounce it, all those jargon.
Rather than there are other metal mechanical pencils out there, but a lot of them are either pressed or rolled out of thin metal, so it doesn't start life as a solid piece of metal. Whereas the modern fuel mechanical pencil, it starts life as a 3/8 inch piece of rod, and then we drill it and we machine it until everything is so you still have that feeling of a solid piece of metal.
That's what it is. So in other words, if you were making a chair out of wood, you weren't gluing together wood chips. You were taking the whole goddamn tree and cutting away the stuff you don't need.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
you take a big pool of metal and you just put a hole in the middle and all the other stuff
yeah,
you need, and all
yeah.
that is
And that's
great.
what gives it the weight and the feeling.
Yeah,
When you
that
drop
must.
it or if you stand on it, it's not going to break.
Wow, that's fantastic. Now it looks like you can just tell by looking at, in the
Thank
video. The video is cute to watch. I mean, you're so sincere in what you do. I know I'm making fun of stuff, but you're a serious guy because this is
you. Yeah.
serious stuff you're doing. And really you do this actually to show other people that you want to design for how they could design products and then put it on the internet and make a business out of this, and and you did it. So maybe there's more money in just doing it yourself than helping other people doing it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the yeah, yeah, yeah.
You got to come to
So
that
once I've,
decision, huh?
yeah, once I've processed it all and figured out how I did it, then I'll be able to do something with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you're a delight, Andrew, and thank you for sharing your talent and coming over here and sharing it with us.
Thank you. You're welcome.
And you go to Modern Fuel Design, MODERNFUEL, design, DESIGN.com, and
Yeah,
get there soon so you can get the bargain prices on Kickstarter before it goes
yeah,
away because you're going to have to charge more once you get all these middlemen involved, right?
exactly.
And
Yeah,
so this is the time to get it and look at your other work there because you talk about your design stuff too, and it's
yeah,
nice. Yeah. Well, thank you, Andrew. Thanks for doing all this and coming in here
yeah.
and proving to us that America still works. We
Yeah,
still have a
it's my
dream in
pleasure. Thank you, man.
America. Most of us forgot about it. So you have to come here in 2 years and show us all.
Yeah.
Thank you, Andrew. Take care.
Appreciate it. Thank you.